This is Emily Levy from Emily Levy Consulting at emilylevy.com. Today showing you how to put a video into an email campaign that you're sending to your email list. Now the trick is here that you actually are not going to be placing the video itself into the email. That would be way too big of a file and it's not really supported. So what you're going to do instead is create the illusion of that and the functionality of that by putting a screenshot from the video into your email and linking that image to the video itself. So that's what I'm going to teach you how to do. Now, studies have shown that if your video has a nice big play button in the center here, more people will click on it. So here I am on a video I created of my dog having an interesting interaction with a gopher. If I simply take a screen capture, a screenshot of this image, it will not have a play button in it. So I have two choices. One is I could manually add an image of a play button on top of this in Canva.com or other graphics software. Or another is that I could grab an image that already has a play button on it. And here on YouTube, where this video is posted, there's a way that I can do that. So I'm going to show you that way first because this is quicker if it will work for you. Once you've got the video loaded onto YouTube, you're going to scroll down below the video and click Share. Then click Embed. And then click Show More. And then if you scroll down, you'll see here's an image with, there's not a choice of what the screenshot is though. So it does have that play button in it, and we can take a photo of this. We can take a screenshot capture of this and save it and use this in our email. But it won't show the status bar across the bottom, and it looks to me a little bit less like a video to do that. But I'm going to show you this method anyway because it's easier. So now what we want to do is take a screen capture of this and then crop the image out of it that's the part of the screen that we actually want. So there are a couple different ways to do this. You could click the print screen key, P-R-T-S-C, on your keyboard and then paste that image into a paint program or other graphics software. I find it quicker to use an extension for my browser called Awesome Screenshot. So that's what I'm going to do. That's already installed in my browser, and I'm going to click on it here and click Capture Visible Part of Page. That will take me right to a place where I can crop the image. So the Awesome Screenshot has a cropping tool built in. So I'm going to click on Crop. I'm going to select the video image. Let's try that again. It looks like I've got a little bit of white space at the top. Selected. So I'm gonna, well, let's just try that again. That was a little messy. Okay, so I'm going to crop the image here, select it rather, and then click on Crop. I still have a bit of white space, so I'm going to crop it again to take that white space out. Still got it there. Guess we're going to have to take a little bit of the color to get rid of that white space. So that's a little nitpicky. You can decide how perfectionistic you want to be about it. I'm going to leave that little bit of white on the edge, and then I'm going to click Done. Then I can simply click the download button and download this and save it onto my computer. Okay, that's saved. So the next thing I want to do is go into the email that I am creating in my email management software. I use ActiveCampaign and absolutely love it. So I'm going to go into the email I've already started creating. This email happens to be an email about how to include a video in your email. So this is kind of meta of me, but I'm teaching how to do it, and I'm using the video that I'm creating in the email itself. So I'm going to insert an image block into my email in the spot where I want it, and then click to get to my image library and upload the image. So I'll be back in just a moment when the image is uploaded. So now I've uploaded the image that I saved on my computer, and I'm going to hover over it and choose it. And it will then be put right into my email. So as you can see, it's got a play button, but it doesn't have that status bar across the bottom. And I'll show you when I'm done with this how to do that if you want to do it that way instead. So now what I'm going to do is click on the video so that I get the field that I need to paste the link to the video. And I'm going to go back to YouTube and copy the link to that video from the URL bar at the top of the screen by dragging through it and using my keyboard command to copy it. Then coming back to my email designer, I'm going to paste that link in here. And I'm going to type in some info about it. Cute dog, let's see, dog meets gopher video. Okay, and so then that's done. So now if I want to, I can send a test to myself and make sure it works, but that's all there is to it, and then that will appear right in your email as a video. If you want to resize it, you can click on it and drag, and if you're using a different email software program, email management service, the process for putting in the video will be a little bit different, but this is basically how it works. And then I can save and exit and go ahead and send my email. So that's all there is to it, and now I'm going to teach you the way to do it if you want to choose, if you want to have that status bar across the bottom, and if you don't like that one image that YouTube provides for the screenshot, if you want to actually choose which frame of your video to use as the screenshot. So let's go back to the video and I'll show you that method. So now we're back on YouTube. Let's say I want to choose my own part of the video to capture. I'm going to play the video until I get to that part. Here comes the gopher out of the hole. I'm going to advance the video to the place that I want to capture, and then pause it when I get to that moment. Okay, let's pretend this is the image I want to capture. So I pause the video at that moment, and now I'm going to take a screenshot of this. It's going to show the video, it's going to show the status bar already played, it's going to show all this stuff at the bottom, but as you can see, it's not going to show a play button, so we're going to add that manually, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So again, I'm going to Awesome Screenshot. I'm capturing the visible part of the page. It does also have an option to capture selected area, but I find that this works best. It's a little trickier to get it to work, and it works better to capture the visible part of the page and then crop it, in my experience. So here we have the image. We're going to crop again. And then I'm going to click Done, and I'm going to click Download to download this to my computer, and I'll be back when it's downloaded. Next, I'm going to go into a software called Canva.com, and here is where I'm going to add the play button onto the image. So I'm going to go into Canva.com. You can create a free account here, and I actually have a business account, so it may look a little bit different. And I'm going to click on Create a Design. And then I'm going to click Use Custom Dimensions. And you can use the dimensions 560 by 315, and that will give you, 560 by 315 pixels, which is already set on, and that will give you the right proportions for your video. Click Design, and then wait for that to load. The next thing we're going to do is upload the image. So I'm going to click Upload here, and I'm going to upload an image to my Canva. So I'm going to pause this to make the video shorter while it uploads. Okay, so my image is uploaded here. I'm going to drag it onto the canvas. I'm going to resize it by stretching it a little bit out to the edges, and then I need to add a play button. I actually purchased a play button, but the image that I purchased has white around the edges, and that's not going to work for us here. So instead, I'm going to search for one that's available on Canva. Whoops. And there's one available here, so I'm going to just take, and it happens to be free. Some of their images are $1. And I'm going to drag it onto the canvas and make it the size that I want it. Now Canva, I don't know if you'll be able to see this on your screen, but Canva will show me guidelines, those dotted lines that appear when I get to the spot that's centered. So if I'm centering it top to bottom, it will show me a horizontal line. If I'm centering it right to left, it will show me a vertical line. And if I want it smack in the center of the video, it will show me both. So I'm going to let go of that. I can then, now my image is complete, I can download it and then upload it into my email program just the way I showed you before. So that's the end of the video, and I hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. Bye for now.